Welcome to my channel. If you haven't seen my videos before, well, my name's Miranda and I love to talk about Michael Jackson. So today's video is going to be the MJ fan tag where I answer all sorts of questions about why I'm a Michael Jackson fan. So let's roll right into it. How I became a fan of Michael Jackson. Well, I was 11 years old at the time and Thriller 25 had just came out, and my parents told me that I could pick out any toy that I wanted at Target because I had really good grades or something that month. So I saw Thriller 25 and I decided to pick that out because I was already starting to get into Janet Jackson's music. I had found Rhythm Nation in an old box and I became instantly obsessed with her. So in my mind I was like, well, I really like Janet Jackson, so I'll check out the music by her brother. And so when I got that Thriller 25, I was instantly a moonwalker and have been ever since. Why I love Michael Jackson so much? Well, I love him for all the reasons. I love his music, his art, his dance, of course, but it's also important to remember what he did for society. He always gave back, and even though he was the biggest superstar of our lifetime, he remained humble and kind, and he always just gave with his heart, and that's something to really be inspired by. Share a funny story regarding MJ. Well, I was in 11th grade at the time, and keep in mind, I went to a really small private Christian school. Everybody knew each other, and for our, I think it was our Bible class actually, it was either our Bible class or our home ec class, I don't know. But we had to make these flour sack babies to simulate parenthood because really parenthood is hauling around a sack of flour, for sure. So it was a really detailed, in-depth experience parenting this flour sack baby. Anyway, aside from that, my flour sack baby had a picture printed out of Michael Jackson from the In the Closet music video, and I really wonder why people thought that I was weird in high school. To this day, I don't know. It was a really funny experience though, nonetheless. My favorite physical attribute. Well, I've watched a lot of these MJ fan tag videos and everybody seems to be saying his eyes, and I would have to 100% agree with that. Along with his jawline, he had a perfect jawline, but his eyes, they were just so deep, and I feel like he could look at you and convey any and which emotion he was feeling, so I would have to go with his eyes. 5 random songs that come to mind. We're Here to Change the World, Someone Put Your Hand Out, Someone in the Dark, One More Chance, and Thriller. My favorite short film. My favorite short film would have to be Remember the Time. Rest in peace, John Singleton, who directed that music video. We're thinking of you. But I would have to say that my favorite short film is Remember the Time. As I said in my last video, if I could own one outfit that Michael Jackson wore, it would be the gold Egyptian outfit from the Remember the Time music video. I love that music video so much. I watch it all the time, even to this day. Coming in at a close second though, I really love You Rock My World. It's genius. The first Michael Jackson merch that I ever got were these pins. Well, aside from albums, the first album that I ever got was Thriller 25. But the first non-musical piece of merch that I ever got were these vintage pins. And I would go to antique stores with my dad and I would look for them. And I would wear them on my jean jacket and on my purse and everything. And I built up a collection of Michael Jackson pins really fast. If I were to spend the day with Michael Jackson, what would we do? Well, if crowds were not an issue, I think we would probably go to like zoos, amusement parks, art museums, do things that I know that he would enjoy, because I think it would be so cool to see him just living it up in his element, doing the things that he loved. I think that that would just be a really cool moment to experience with him. What would my reaction be to meeting Michael Jackson? Well, honestly, like, I would probably not be phased at all. I would just be like, hey, what's up? Just kidding. I would like totally pass out within 2 seconds of being in his presence, honestly. I am really unfazed when I meet a lot of celebrities. I've met a good bit of celebrities, but Michael Jackson would be a whole nother story. I would definitely just be out. What is my favorite era? It would probably, it might, it would probably have to say Dangerous, 100%. If I were to tell Michael Jackson one thing, it would just be thank you. And I would thank him for everything that he's sacrificed for the fans, and I would just tell him how much that he meant to me and how much I'm inspired by him, really. But it would probably just come out in tears and so that was the Michael Jackson fan tag. I hope that you guys all enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I love to make new friends, so leave me a comment below or follow me on social media, and have a wonderful day. See you next time.